You're eating the best food, but still wondering why you're not making progress, why you still have symptoms. First of all, that can't be true because you haven't watched my food quality video yet. So make sure you check it out. But here's the truth. The best food won't do anything for you if you can't digest it properly and absorb the essential nutrients. If most of it basically ends up in the toilet, that means you need to get your stomach and small intestine under control. In this video, I will explain how I used to be constantly bloated after eating and had cramps in my stomach and gut. Let me tell you this, after applying what I'm sharing here, my digestion and my life completely changed. I'm being honest, it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't easy, but it was absolutely worth it. But first, most people immediately think of the colon or gut flora when it comes to digestive issues. But the true root of healthy digestion lies much earlier in the digestive tract, namely in the stomach and small intestines. These two organs are the core of nutrient absorption. Only when they work together smoothly can our body extract energy, building materials, and protective substances from food. And yet, this crucial digestive axis is exactly where things go massively wrong for many people, often without them even realizing it. Digestion really begins in the stomach. That's where the stomach acid, a highly potent fluid with a very low pH, denaturates proteins in your food, meaning it transforms them into a form that enzymes can more easily break down. At the same time, this acid activates the enzyme pepsin, which is specifically responsible for protein digestion. Stomach acid also plays another vital role. It kills off pathogens that enter the body with food. So a properly functioning stomach is essential for protecting you from infections and bacterial overgrowth in the intestines. But if too little acid is produced due to stress, toxins, medications, or a nutrient-poor diet, food remains too coarse. The result? Not just a feeling of fullness or bloating, but a chain reaction that disrupts your entire digestion. When this poorly broken down food reaches the small intestine, the next digestive steps are incomplete. The small intestine, about 6 meters long, usually receives this acidic food and signals the pancreas and gallbladder to release digestive enzymes. The pancreas provides enzymes for carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, while bile from the liver emulsifies fat into tiny droplets so it can be properly digested. If this system fails because the stomach didn't send the right signals or because enzymes are lacking, the food components aren't fully broken down. Undigested residues then irritate the delicate lining of the small intestine, which can lead to inflammation over time. These inflammations interfere with nutrient absorption. They can also create tiny gaps between intestinal cells, a condition known as leaky gut. This allows unwanted substances to enter the body, triggering immune responses, chronic fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, and inflammation throughout the entire system. To break this cycle, you have to start at the root, and that means actively supporting and regenerating your stomach and small intestine. The first step is to restore the production and effectiveness of stomach acid. If you're deficient, you can stimulate or replace stomach acid by taking betaine HCl with pepsin before meals. But make sure you don't have any stomach ulcers first. A milder, everyday option is to drink a glass of water with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar or freshly squeezed lemon juice before meals to gently stimulate natural acid production. Also, start eating mindfully and in a relaxed state. Digestion begins in the mouth. Eating too quickly sends a signal of stress to your body, which suppresses digestive juices. Stress in general acts like a switch that completely shuts down stomach acid production. That's why it's crucial to eat in a calm, distraction-free environment. Next comes support for digestion in the small intestine. High-quality enzyme supplements taken with meals can help break down food effectively. These supplements contain enzymes like amylase, lipase, and protease, which specifically target carbs, fats, and proteins. If you struggle with fat digestion, like many do after gallbladder removal, it may help to supplement with bile acids or use plant-based bitter substances. Herbs like artichoke, milk thistle, or gentian can support natural bioproduction and improve fat metabolism. Carnitine plays a huge role here too. For nutrients to be absorbed in the body, the lining of the small intestine must be in good health. If it's inflamed, permeable, or damaged, targeted regeneration is needed. The amino acid L-glutamine plays a key role here, as it's the main fuel source for small intestine cells and supports their healing. Zinc is also important, as it promotes cell regeneration and speeds up mucosal renewal. At the same time, you should strictly avoid irritants like gluten, alcohol, refined sugar, highly processed foods, and overly spicy seasonings. These all stress the intestinal lining and hinder healing. Instead, focus on a calming, gut-friendly diet based on cooked vegetables, nutrient-rich broths, and easily digestible protein sources. Anti-inflammatory compounds like omega-3 fatty acids or curcumin from turmeric can further support mucosal healing, as can fermented foods that help rebalance the small intestine's microbial environment. But go slow with the fermented foods or no one will want to share a room with you. In the end, it's clear. Lasting digestive healing doesn't begin in the colon. It starts much earlier with your body's ability to properly break down and absorb food. Only if the stomach is strong enough to do its job and the small intestine is capable of fully processing that output can your body truly benefit from healthy nutrition. You are not what you eat. You are what you can digest, absorb, and utilize. Your entire health depends on these two organs. All right. Once again, I've enriched your life. They don't call me a guru for nothing. And now, follow for more.